but basically no tank. So ROX, extraordinarily high damage composition.
See, we saw 2 Nars yesterday.
Yep.
So, but Smeb will be Smeb. Doesn't have to adhere to your rules. Monte Cristo doesn't go for the Gnar. Herald going to be traded for Dragon, so 2 towers each. Another global objective each here.
But yeah, the nice thing about ROX is like the zones are just so huge.
Oh, can they get in onto him in time? Throughout the W, flashes away from that, so keeps himself safe, but still.
We're still waiting for some power spikes here from the likes of Smeb. Trying to get a couple of items in his inventory. Placement right there on the barrel so that nobody can defend.
Oh, Crush takes a lot of damage. GuGer goes in, gets popped up. This gravity field's going to lock him in. SSol with the curtain call popped. Can't really find too many huge targets. Looks like Gorilla might be the one, but a nice Lamb's Respite will keep him alive for the time being. Flashes away from Hipo as well. Prey finding a kill onto Crush. 3 members going down here. It's going to be Kuro falling on the side of ROX. But look at Smeb.
The crit right at the end there, the parlay crit. He did not expect that much damage to come out of the Gangplank. Thought he was free to trade. Smeb rolling the dice and coming up big.
He even had flash. He totally thought he was fine.
20% crit. Get wrecked.
You can see even he just has a smile on his face.
Well,
yeah.
The Lamb's Respite, they were going to take damage. They were going to get slowed before they could even try and commit to the heal.
Yep, GuGer now getting chased down. It does have the Alistar ultimate backup, but there's just nowhere to run. ROX Tigers are waiting on all sides of him, and he goes down. It's going to be another kill over to Peanut. He throws out the sapling, so they know exactly where he is.
He should not have thrown that sapling.
Yep. Oh, curtain call coming out, though. Kuro getting locked up. Actually goes back, gets rooted down, but Gorilla doing a nice job of the body block, but Hippo's still able to finish him off all the same. Crush on the backside has to repel to safety. The turret goes down. Prey gets jumped on the last auto attack. Not going to be enough. Smeb trying to put himself in between him and the LeBlanc. Nice. He pops the Mimic there with the Q.
Oh, the crit!
Oh, he gets rooted. GuGer goes in, gets a double pop-up. Nice Lamb's Respite down by Peanut, though, trying to keep him alive. Crush is going to be the first one to fall. Smeb finishes him off. Can they get on the SSol, though? Peanut has so much damage, but he's running out of mana. Jumps forward onto GuGer. One more attack would have done it. Barrel not going to connect on the edge, and now Smeb and Peanut have to hightail it out of here. Peanut maybe feeling a little cheeky sitting in this
oh, there's a ward. No!
Oh! Stands on the ward, and Smeb cannot finish off SSol. Peanut doesn't get rooted, barely, but the double distortion comes through and Edge finishes him off. Prey now, all on his lonesome, fires out one more shot. Can he get it? No, GuGer with the headbutt fall price takes him down. And it's actually 6-6 now as KONGDOO Monster pick up a couple kills.
Oh, he critted SSol, but it wasn't enough. Just barely living with double-digit HP right there.
So KONGDOO coming back a little bit in those fights, evening up the kills and going to get themselves their second dragon of the game, I should say. Third.
They don't need Prey.
I mean, there's all of the team right now is damage sources on the ROX Tigers.
Oh, they're going after Jhin.
Yeah, on the hunt gets popped. Gorilla can't get the dredge line onto GuGer. Takes a bit of damage, and they're not going to be able to find anything. TP coming in, though, for Hipo. It's going to be home guard Maokai. Curtain call coming up. Kuro going to be eating these shots. Gets all 3. The 4th one coming through. He gets rooted down, but the Lamb's Respite is there to keep him alive, at least for the time being. Edge coming in on the backside, and Kuro already going to go down. Gorilla to follow quite quickly, and the rest of ROX are completely cut off from their base. Not going to be able to exit Prey, taking so much damage from that LeBlanc. Crush comes in, executes him with a Q. Smeb gets knocked up, and he's going to go down. It's just Peanut saying, I don't know where to go, guys. And he's going to try to recall in that brush. I think he's going to be able to get out. Person to edge, we can see Hipo waiting in the base, looking for a TP flank. He's going to find it coming into the Raptor pit. Peanut already quite weak. GuGer with a nice 2-man pop-up. Gorilla going to have to take the brunt of these curtain call shots. Flashes away, but still gets caught by the last one. It crits, and he goes down. Nice damage coming through, though. The cannon barrage is going to finish off 2 members. ROX Tigers turning this one around as Prey gets the double kill. Smeb trying to chain the barrels, but just can't do it. Edge waiting in the brush, maybe going to try to 100-0 somebody, but I think KONGDOO are just going to be backing off. Oh.
Right now, and there are a lot of pink wards.
Oh, Peanut, you're so low, and he goes down. No Lamb's Respite, of course, to save his life. Smeb taking a lot of damage as he gets rooted by that W from the Jhin, and just like that, it made it a 2 for 2. And KONGDOO looking like they're going to be able to get this dragon.
Well, LeBlanc was an excellent last pick to deal with this composition. You take an assassin to burst down these squishy targets.
Smeb. Peanut getting caught, has to flash away. Sorry,
You're fired.
You haven't beaten all of the North America out of me, it seems. Though going to be the TP coming in from Hipo. Already throws up the Maelstrom. Not able to find the route quite just yet. Curtain call from the sidelines. Gorilla already down. The tanky front line gone for ROX. But Crush is going to fall here to the cannon barrage. It gets thrown down. Hipo has to flash away. Could get chunked out. Just a few more hits. Heal comes in from Sol to keep him alive. So far, just a 1-for-1. The jungle for the support.
You can do it really fast. They'll just be really hurt by it.
The pings are coming out, so they know. It's just GuGer over here, though. Edge on the way, but look at that. The Baron goes down. What was one of those conditions that came in? Oh, you said they had to fight over it and die in the pit. You didn't say anything about ROX just flat out getting a Baron.
Well, I don't know why KONGDOO committed so many people over to taking this dragon. Certainly it's number 4, and it is very important for them.
Try to deter them from this push, but Baron-empowered minions, I don't know if it's going to be enough. Ball Malmortius shield does get procced onto Peanut, though.
That's the problem, just the poke damage from his LeBlanc. Oh my
god. Yeah, Edge doing some work here.
If only there was a tank.
Curtain call. They need to block all of these shots. Peanut's out of range now, but Edge still coming around the sidelines. Smeb taking a hell of a lot of damage on the exit there.
That is not an option.
Yeah, neither sounds good. On the hunt gets popped. Edge is still behind them. This could be really devastating. Curtain call coming through. Gorilla going to take up the majority of that one. Edge comes in, finds Kuro, but the chain does not connect. Turret goes down. Gorilla gets popped up by that pulverize. Nice slams for Spike to keep him alive, but Edge coming right back in, not taking any damage. Kuro slowly getting chipped away, and ROX are going to have to try to exit here. Gravity field gets thrown down to try to zone them off. Does Edge dare go back in? Takes a lot from that.
No Edge.
Death Ray. Smeb, can he get the chain? Throws out the barrels, but Edge just dips into the wolf pit, but it doesn't matter. Bray goes down, and I think that might be the opening.
All they had to do was wait for that TP to come back up so they could flank instead of going. They had already pushed them back out of the base. The Lamb's Respite was down. You just fight them with the TP from the Maokai while the Lamb's Respite is down. And instead, Edge gives up that huge kill, and Smeb just takes advantage of it.
Thrown down by ROX. They're just going to melt that out. Crush gets grabbed up, has to repel immediately. TP coming in from Hipo.
No,
but
Hipo.
Not going to be able to find anybody.
There was a ward behind the dragon pit.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Oh, man.
What?
So, I mean, ROX set up for that well. They pushed in the lane. They had the zones already prepared so that they could retreat through the gravity field and the barrels to make sure they could burn down the Baron or the dragon quickly and deny number 5. So you can't deny that ROX Tigers, this is what's impressive. They really know how to play compositions very well, even bad ones.
Yeah.
It's about as well as you could have played that.
Oh, Kuro gets grabbed up. He's going to get, nice flash.
My. Oh, wow. So he cleansed the Jhin route right there and then flashed before he could get headbutted into the other side, so he got headbutted the other direction.
That was really nicely played by Kuro.
Clutch.
Yep. Both summoners down. Baron spawned. Now both teams hovering around this objective, but those super creeps are getting ready to push in that mid lane. Gorilla going to get engaged on. Pulverize comes through. He's eating all of the CC. The Lambs are spiked down immediately, and Hipo in the thick of it all. Depth charge goes through onto Sol, and that's going to be Hipo going down. They do lose Gorilla, so just the squishy members of ROX remaining.
Well, just the squishy members of KONGDOO remaining, though, too. And they have
at least
super
have
minions to
Alistar.
deal with, and they're going to start up this Baron. They need to back off, but they can't take too much poke. They need to wait for the super minions to hit the Nexus.
Yep, Smeb getting engaged on Rooted as well. Takes a lot of damage, and he's going to go down. Nice crit by Sol, finishes him off. But Edge actually manages to make it out alive.
Super minions.
But ROX does kill GuGer, so now it's Squish versus Squish. Crush, the tankiest member, still here. Prey getting rooted by that W. Can they follow up? I don't think they can. Super creeps onto the Nexus towers. Just gonna have to back off. They lose one at the turrets.
All right, I guess this is how ROX is going to win this game, maybe. It's just by distracting them and using the Winions.
Yeah.
They may lose an inhibitor turret in the bot lane, too. It's certainly going to be very low.
Oh, my God.
But that's not going to stop them from winning the game if they win a team fight. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Curtain call comes through. Finds Prey for the first shot. Peanut for the second. Kuro on the third, and Gorilla eats the fourth, so...
Has the Titan's Wrath Shield.
Yep, they'll stay pretty safe, and Prey going to be able to heal up off of these Raptors. Actually takes that W shot, gets rooted down. That's going to pop his shield.
SSol's accuracy around these traps with his W has been really good.
Yeah, he's been pretty on point. Prey walking over more traps, and Prey's gonna go down. Nice by Edge. That could be a huge opening here, but Hipo gets dragged in deep with the twisted advance as they go over the wall. Chaos Storm comes down, he's getting melted out. GuGer comes around, a nice 3-man ultimate. Root going over onto Gorilla as well as it gets chunked out. The Chaos Storm has expired, and Edge still waiting over the wall. ROX Tigers are so low. Smeb getting a lot of damage from that LeBlanc. Lamb's Respite finally comes down as Crush comes in. Edge to follow up. 3-man pulverized yet again. GuGer gets grabbed. He goes down. Smeb finds the kill, but Smeb falls to SSol. Crush moving forward. Kuro's so low. SSol gets the kill. He gets the root on a Peanut. He's going to get the kill as well. A quadra kill going over to SSol, and I think KONGDOO Monster just won this second game.
Well, they're going to try and push through right now. They have 20 seconds for Prey, and can they do it? They have SSol, who's not going to kill these turrets too quickly. They're just going to try and power on through. 13 seconds. They got about 10 seconds to get onto the Nexus, and they've got to wait for this minion wave to do so. So I don't think they're going to be able to win right here. Maybe they can if they can kill Prey.
If they can pop Prey immediately with the LeBlanc, they could actually win here. SSol, of course, going to be getting that crit damage onto the turrets. On the hunt gets popped. He goes in. He takes a lot of damage. The chain connects. He has to go back to the fountain. He gets a kill onto Edge, but they're already on the Nexus. Flashes forward. He takes out SSol. He's going to take down Crush as well. Prey is keeping this game alive. The TP gets canceled out by Hipo, and just like that, ROX are still in this.
This is one of the dumbest games I've ever seen.
Oh, dear God.
There are no more Nexus turrets for anybody at all, but,
God.
There is no teleport for Hipo, so they can't backdoor this. Maybe we could see Edge going on a secret mission, but
I think we just see
he's
them
dead.
forcing their way. It's GuGer and Hipo trying to keep
And
this
here's the
alive.
TP for Smeb.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess this is over. I guess ROX Tigers win. Okay.
Oh, it was so close for KONGDOO. So very close. Hipo gets grabbed up. He's gonna just die or something, or at least make it back to the fountain. One of those two things will happen.
Kill the Nexus.
Yeah, Cannon trying to lock him in. They want to pad their KDAs, but Edge is getting ready to spawn in 5 seconds, but here they are. Onto the Nexus. GuGer not going to be able to do anything. And ROX Tigers, after one of the dumbest games that I have seen, win in 47 minutes.
Honestly, credit to SSol, who actually played really well on the Jhin that game.